Y'all, if y'all hear noise in the background, it's the neighbors are loud today, which is new. They usually not loud at all, like at all. They're usually very, very quiet. So, but they loud today. So if you hear noise, it's because of the neighbors. All right, so um I was zoning out, child. I was listening to music and shit, but something pulled me back in. I started watching this video that I seen. I don't know how to pronounce this woman name, Stentianis, something. She posted a dude called Mind Over Matter TV. And I was watching some of this video, so I didn't finish it, but I wanted to come back and record on it because I had some um thoughts that I wanted to talk about. So okay, so let's go to it. Oh, I hate that. I hate the muffling of sound through the wall. That type of sound seems to be like the most annoying versus like a direct sound or something, like the sound in the same room. But when it's muffled through the wall, it's like very aggravated and distorted. I don't like it. Okay. Child, come on. And the noise, like this type of noise distracts me a lot, like easily, because I feel like I'm sensitive to it. That's why I couldn't stay like when you in the hood, this is the type of noise because they have a lot of bass in their trunk. You have that distorted sound and they play their music very loud. It's a part of like the culture, but it keeps you like numb or something. Like it always disturbed me. I don't like that sound. So when you in the hood, you constantly being hit. I'm talking about every car that drive by had that bass in the trunk with that distorted muffled sound. They do that shit on purpose. Well, that I felt like things are created out of the dysfunction of that particular collective, you know? So at that point, people that stayed in that area had a certain type of mindset. And then that turned into them creating that muffling sound by putting bass in their trunk and playing it on loud. It's like a byproduct of the programming though, of the motherfucking programming. It's done on purpose. You like, I ain't gonna get too deep into it right now. All right. I kind of want to go to where I was. I know he was looking at the computer.
But I just wanted to give credit where credit is due. Immortal Morals has been out here. Look at that. watermarking her business?
So mm, I don't do a lot of research purposely because I'm a reader. I just would kind of feel like it's cheating or something. I don't know. It's just my thing or whatever. Like, but before, like when I first came across this energy, I do have personal accounts. People probably even know what they is or whatever. And I haven't followed this person, but I think I follow Grand before, and I think that's it on IG. Yeah, because there was a time like when I came across this energy that these accounts, they was very particular about who they let in, and sometimes because I go a long time without logging into social media sometimes. And by the time I log back in, they already unfriend me or kick me out or whatever. So I couldn't even stay because I think I got kicked out of Grand. She probably seen my account and I wasn't active on it. So she probably thought it was like a fake account or something. So I understand. I get it. But so um hmm, yeah, I give them credit too. Cause they was actually doing something on the low low. That's what's up. That's what's up. They was doing shit on a low low. That's beautiful.
Covering it, asking questions like, has anyone noticed how Zoka silently pays tribute to her baby? They were going to name her Love. Another unfortunate circumstance, she's one of the more dedicated ones, believe it or not, who got pregnant. She was definitely showing
Mm,
9 months, 8 months, however long. And the next thing you know, her belly's almost flat. No one has a story about her baby until later. Some say maybe it was sacrificed. Some say it was stillborn. Who knows? But she and Efuru made a song together, and I'm not going to play it. I don't know what it sounds like. It's got to be trash. It's got to be trash. There she was at one point with a child and Immortal Morals, along with another channel
when this
called
information
Carbonation
came
is
up, like
Falling.
this is what Ben, like, is this, did she post this after? Because I remember him saying that they went quiet for a little while, but they was collecting evidence and now they posting it. Because I can't really see no dates or nothing. And I also decided that I'm going to start following people on IG, but that's if you interact with me and I know who you is and we interacted and stuff like that. Like I will follow you and stuff. So I wasn't following nobody because I ain't really trust people and stuff like that. And it's a whole psychology to it. Like I don't like the fact that people be like, they might feel as if they deserve to be followed and something like that. Like it's a whole psychology to it. So that's why I didn't even want to participate. And you know, when I talk about it, it's kind of feeling like I still shouldn't. I don't know. Let me think on that for a little bit. Let me just think on it.
Has been really on top of this. So I just wanted to give them props.
bodies to you, give up their lives for you, consider you God, and will kill for you? Don't you want to become a cult leader? Since the death of God, there's been a vacancy open. You could fill that void. Here's how.
Here's how.
Don't you want...
Like, where's that from though? Like, is that something Eligio posted? Like, what is that attached to? I mean, is it attached to this? I hope I'm making sense, y'all. I did smoke a joint, so I'm aware, but the way that I'm communicating is very simple. I don't want to make it complicated. So, but I want to know, did she share that because that was like used in the programming? Like, did Eligio shared it? Was it a part of evidence?
I'll pay attention way more. But I will never put him before me. You're loyal. You're loyal. You'll put anything before me.
I did see this clip.
Coming out about what Nature Boy is doing, where Nature Boy and his family are. But please understand,
Yeah, I was.
Mortal Morals page, someone asked me if I was worried about being labeled a snitch. And now I have to wear that robe. I'll wear it proudly and get it bedazzled. Eligio is an earth demon, and I know from my elders I'm an earth warrior angel.
I don't know who this is, but it kind of sounded like Nateri. You know what, Nateri? I still don't fucking trust you. Like, for real. She did this because she had limited options, you know. I still don't trust her. And especially if this her right here, because oh, don't let this be her. Don't let this be her. If it's her, I really ain't fucking with her, because she trying to make it seem like, see, you should look at me like I'm a spiritual leader, like I'm spiritually wise and my elders and all this other bullshit. Now, this, if that's her. If it's somebody else, then that's different. It might not be though. It might not be. If this, like, it depends on who this is, okay? But if it's her, I know from my elders, I'm an earth warrior angel. This sound like motherfucking her. Like, is this her? Oh my God. So if you want to hate a light worker, oh my motherfucking God, bitch. So if you want to hate a light worker, go ahead. I did what I was called to. It might not be her, but if it is her, who is this?
So if you want to hate a light worker, go on ahead. I did what I was called to do, whoever that is.
Can you please zoom over here, please? I just want
It's
to
all
read the
sort of
caption.
coming out yesterday and today.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Who is it?
There is video of one of these people, officers, saying, "You all are not being arrested, you're just being detained." Immortal Moral says, "We did it, just to let you know."
Oh, I didn't know he was going to read it.
Just to let you know that it was a collaborative effort Immortal Morals is not taking credit herself. Immortal Morals is saying we did it. Immoral Mortals is saying, I'm exhausted, y'all. I've had a long day and this added to it, but I'm full of joy. The creator universe is powerful and I'm happy
That
to be
better
of
not be
service. So
Naturi
I'll see y'all
Admin.
tomorrow.
That better not be her. That better not be her. Cause I ain't gonna really ain't gonna trust her because I understand the psychology of that. Like I understand the energy of that, you know. People don't even know how to be sincere. Like, I don't know, man. That should be making me low key mad. Like, I don't wanna be mad. I don't wanna be mad.
And I need all of you to know how
Mm,
special, valued, and appreciated you are to me.
mm.
Thank you for your support. And even you've got Sarada there saying, hey, baby Jahumi can finally get a good night's sleep. And hopefully,
Now I don't got nothing against anybody who work with her because you know you have to utilize what you have. You have to utilize whatever energy or whatever, but um just because see, I don't like that shit. I really don't fucking like that. Cause you ain't did it from your heart. You know what I'm saying? You did it from a place of ego. I don't like that shit at motherfucking all. I don't like it. I don't like that. I can't watch this whole video, so I don't like that shit. No.
placed in the safety of a loving, stable environment. A love who deserves credit for this. I don't get involved in that necessarily, ladies and gentlemen. Of them are still in that house. Some of you have seen it, that Elijah was being charged and no one else. Maybe they didn't have to rat on him or snitch on him. How does that dude, Nature Boy, feel? He may have called them also. So you will see other updates.
Okay, but listen, wait a minute. Why is people even talking about that? Like, why is that even motherfucking factor? Talking about snitching. No, the whole point is to, you know, help free those people, those souls and shit like that. Like, who give a fuck about that terminology? Like, cause I sure don't. I ain't thinking about it like, oh, they did a bad thing because they snitched. Nah, motherfucker, say something. Cause you doing it for the right reason. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. It ain't even a factor. Don't nobody care about nobody snitching. I mean, who is this?
Pretty soon from Immortal Morals, Carbonation, and all of them. Carbonation is falling. People are, in fact, giving donations, of course. Hard work is
Oh
finally.
my God, y'all. I'm feeling like a real like some sharks in this motherfucking tank, you know. It's some sharks in this motherfucking tank. All right. All right. I don't know, man. I don't made up my mind about some people. I think I fuck with the T. I don't know her personally, but I have a good feeling about her. Um, I think I fuck with Divine. I really don't know much about Divine, but somebody named Divine was on my pattern, and if that's the same person, then yeah. And I did our little match thing, and we were super compatible. So, you know, just the fact that you into that, and I seen your picture, and you seem like you a dope person. So If that's the same person, I'm not sure. I really be out of the loop though. I really be, because I do that on purpose just to, you know, it ain't really an integrity thing. It's more of a like a sportsmanship. It really is. That aspect is a like a, because I'm testing my own intuition, like, and I don't want to be researching and getting information and da 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 da. Nah, I want to just use my intuition. That's fun for me. That's fun for me. So I don't watch. And if you do tarot readings, I don't watch it. I don't have nothing against you. I really don't. I just don't want to be influenced. You get what I'm saying? And I understand that not everybody is like that. Like they can, because if you watch me, I don't feel like you would take from me or something like that. It's just that, yeah, it's kind of like a sportsmanship thing for me. Like I want to make sure I'm in my own zone, in my own space. So, but I don't mind checking people out. It depends on what it is. Like, okay, if I already did the reading, then I go back and watch your reading and see how I match up. I do something like that, but not before. Mm-mm. Because if I do it before, then I'm going to be saying it like, oh, I was watching such and such and they said this, and I'm picking up on that energy too. And I'll be doing shit like that. So nah, I just don't even do it to myself. But yeah, I'm getting a feeling, man. I'm getting a feeling. Yeah, I don't like it. It's something I don't like. I don't like it. I don't like it. Some people ain't right. Some people ain't right, you know? I don't know, man. I'm just gonna pause it right now. Is he just gonna show credit? Let's see.
Pat her down. Hopefully, these other individuals don't think it's.
So I'm watching this because Spencer Hannes said that he was a lawyer. So I'm hoping that he talk about the legal aspect.
Now time to do things in the name of their almighty God. Neytiri did an interview on The T. I don't know why Neytiri would go on and do an interview if she has a case coming up. So I would say, without even having heard the interview, chances are she made a mistake by going.
Yes, motherfucking good ass point. Good ass point. Cause she wanted that clout more than anything. Neytiri, you ain't fooling nobody. Like, I really hope you know that. I really hope you know that, and I'm not sitting here like trying to make you out to be a bad person, but you got some healing to do. And you really showing signs of not having no motherfucking integrity. Okay. Like none. Like you do shit. So that makes you a dangerous ass motherfucker because you're going to be out here hurting people. You get what I'm saying? Like, what if gullible people come to you for assistance? You're going to lead them wrong because you need to heal. And stop trying to be something that you ain't done yet. Like, take baby steps. Like, that was a good point.
Going on to that interview. And I didn't even know the T is still around, huh? The T is still around. That's pretty cool.
What's this dude's zodiac sign? He funny.
Where the party at, says Imara. Well, people got to throw a party once there's an official word out, and then things could go on from there. And it sounds like, wow, he got actually charged with something. Imara says, I think that she was vulnerable in that interview, and it showed how mixed up she had been mentally. That's another issue about the young lady, Neytiri. Yeah, it's so interesting. Neytiri is among the ones who have left a couple times, right? Neytiri has gone and come back. She has exposed this cult and then gone back. She has benefited in some sort of way and gone back. She has
This
jumped from
dude,
one cult to
he know what he talking about. He be peeping. He be seeing. What's his placements? Like, what's his sun, moon, and rising? Probably some fucking Scorpio in that bitch. But yeah, he be seeing. He be peeping. He be peeping. He be peeping. Okay.
another. This is her thing, as if she's seeking to be programmed. But there are other witnesses and other people who can definitely vouch for this type of thing. And all you need really is any kind of checkup, any kind of an expert to ask these people questions. Not no regular, I'm talking people who are solid, asking them the type of questions that would lead to the cult programming facts. Just so the court would be able to show and prove that, yeah, she sounds like she's here again and back again. And she sounds as if she's making a mistake. It's probably, all of this stuff may be in line with cult programming that could definitely be argued. What happening, bro God?
Yes, he making motherfucking sense.
There are
So I'm
certain
gonna go
things
ahead
that
and subscribe because he making motherfucking sense. He talking like he got sense, y'all. I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see it. I really am.
people aren't going to
He
be
know
able
what
to just.
he know what he talking about. He thinking right. He thinking straight. He peeping. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Just toss up under the rug of cult programming. But I just think, legally speaking, it's never a good idea to start talking about cases when you have a case open. If she did the interview before she pressed charges,
And it's a difference between her and Velvet. I felt like Velvet really had to come out and speak to clear her name because people was kind of bullying her at the time. So I understood why she had to do her interview. And she didn't do it right away. And you could just tell the difference because in Velvet interview, you could tell that she was being sincere and she was willing to listen. Nateri, she had her story already together. She had this illness. She was trying so hard to get people to believe she's some type of spiritual leader. Like, she don't want us to see that she is broken. It's okay to be broken. Like, you realizing that, in a sincere way and taking real steps forward to heal yourself, then I understand. But she wanted to build an image. So it was different. It was different. Nah, Natera got issues, okay? And we see it. We see your issues. Trust and believe. And that's okay. Like, I still got love for her. You know, I feel like she is a powerful person in her own right. But right now, she way too destructive. You can't be out here handling souls in the condition that you in, and that's what you trying to do. That's your line of work. That's what she want to do. Then you have to be responsible. Just focus on healing yourself first. That better not be her statement though.
Oh, that's a good point. Because was it a live interview or was it pre-recorded interview? Very solid, sharp points there, peoples. But we're gonna find it. We have seen him get caught up. This may be the first time we've seen him caught up by USA feds. Somebody's got to correct me if I'm wrong, that this may be the very first time that he's been caught by
That make a
USA
major
feds.
difference.
This may be the first time. Oh, Catrice Paris came through.
Mm.
24-hour arrest list. Very interesting. 25-hour? 24-hour arrest list. Maybe it's 24 hours, huh? Somebody's getting me all messed up. Looking the wrong way. Who knows? This is Athens, Clark County. Where
He types slow like I do. I type slow as fuck.
is that? I'm not looking in Athens, Clark County. I want to look at the Interop Web daily arrest log, just to see if this dude's name is
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
pop up
tripping.
here.
I don't got no water. I don't got no water. I need water.
All right, no data, no data. No data, no data. No data. Am I missing something? Let's see if we can find something here. No data yet. Did anyone comment on what we're doing wrong here? Oh, it's DeKalb County. Which he's pretty much sexing everybody regularly online. They probably got all the evidence of him having sex with all types of people. Prohibition on nudity, prohibition on Oh! It's right here, Catrice. Here we are. Prohibition on nude or sexually explicit electronic transmissions all over the place. I guess this is the revenge porn story. And there's also rape. You see this, y'all? He's got rape here and false imprisonment. The offense was on March 24th. The rape. That must be Neytiri. Yesterday on Zoom was terrible. You all see that? We've got all the charges here. He's got 5 charges. That's his jailing information. His aliases is Bishop Leonard, Bishop Leonardo. DiCaprio, I guess, is going to be his gay stage name. But yeah, we got it right here. Officially, he's there. Now, when you're back. there for things like rape and revenge porn, you're not going to be treated well, I don't think, by the inmates. You know, if you're in for rape, use a little punk. It's funny how in jail there are certain codes.
Mm, let's put some whores on it. How he being treated in jail? Oh my goodness. You know what? It's a different deck that I want. Hold on. I'm just gonna, I hope the screen actually went bigger. So start doing it like this. I don't have to keep going back and forth. Okay. Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. Okay. You know what? I think I want to use these. How is Eligio being treated in jail? Mm. How is Eligio being treated in jail? Okay. He playing a lot of mental games. He already trying to make friends. The disciple can't come out. I hear him talking to guards. Nah, it really need to be checked. It really need to be handled. Because some of the guards might be a little infatuated with him, like with that lifestyle or some shit like that. It could be guards giving him cell phones. Motherfuckers. Oh. Yeah, he really in there working his charm and shit like that. On the guard specifically. He might have even already went to the nurse's office on purpose and trying to tempt the nurse with the tempter. Yeah. He's willing to pimp himself out, but he trying to pimp himself out to guards, nurses. He's strategizing. He picking out the weakest links and getting them to follow him. He putting on a whole act. But unfortunately, like, jail is a breeding ground for the type of people that would be attracted to him. Bitch, keep his ass in there with those motherfuckers. He could spend the rest of his life up there trying to pimp their asses out, okay? As long as he ain't out here terrorizing motherfuckers. Whatever. You could have a little fling with the nurse or whatever. See? He manifested that for him because he was so proud of being a motherfucking field nigga. He kept saying, even if you put me in jail, I become the king of it. Okay. it gonna get real depressing being the king in jail. I mean, don't you want to be free? Like, damn. He didn't even want to be free in the way that he talked. He manifested this for him. He didn't want to be free. He don't even think in that type of mentality to manifest freedom. That's why he always creating disaster for himself. He kept speaking it into existence. So yeah, he gonna get some followers and whatever. Charles Manson probably did the same thing. Oh well. And he spent his whole life trying to get out of that motherfucker. Child. The Servant. Hell motherfucking yeah. See, this what he don't motherfucking get. You know? For him to be the king, he gonna have to pimp out himself. But he never gonna be in a position higher than the guard, higher than the nurse. So he gonna be a servant to them. Yeah, you might be fucking that nurse, and you better be doing a good job so she could give you some crumbs. See that? You manifested that with your dumb ass. Dumb ass. Stupid. He probably watching this too. Somebody giving him a motherfucking phone. Somebody's giving him a phone. No, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. It's all right. The karma come around too damn quick, okay? Because those people is going to manifest coming across somebody like me. And I'm going to tell you, like, you get what you put out. And karma coming around super fast. The beloved. Yeah. It's people in that admire him. Because he's showing them. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm about to get mad at these motherfucking visuals. Like, I'm seeing it. Like, I'm seeing him, like, talking to the guard and being like, the black man is God, man. The black man is God. You see how they got me in here? I bet you mad at your baby mama, huh? And because black men been so just brainwashed by society, they fall into that, but they be low vibrational, like, child, I barely even, child. They just don't know love. They don't know love. They just don't know love. So when somebody imitate it, they just take it, they eat it up, you know? So, you know, I have compassion for them. I don't want to hold this up because I don't want this to be too long because this video in itself is long. So damn.
Really, really live by. Like, if you rape a woman in jail, that's your ass. If you do things to kids, or if you're known to be doing things with kids.
Yeah, but he's spinning it and he's able to do so because somebody giving him a phone and he's showing people, maybe even saying that he's famous and stuff, child.
That's your
Talking about money that he get, talking about like, I could hook you up, but it's a slow build up, y'all. It's a slow build up. I guess every once in a while I check up on him in jail because it ain't gonna always be the same. Because he making himself a target.
Go behind in jail. And once they learn in jail that you got 10 years of being a gay escort, sir, things can get kind of Mickey for you. Things can get kind of tricky for you, Eligio. Star Child, thank you. You were golden here today.
Okay,
Thank you,
so
Star Child. Thank you, Coco.
I don't want this to be too long, so I'm gonna pause it here. I'm gonna post this as part 1 and then I'll come back for a part 2.